Hi, Coach Tommi here. Now in this video we talk about a little bit of using headgear as part of the training and active attacker drills, and also how to connect the punches. I have here two different pieces of equipment. One which has this sort of like a motorcycle type of helmet plex here. If you're training with something like this, you either have to use your open palm or then you have to have a boxing glove, because if you're hit here with your knuckles, you will probably end up breaking your hand, because this is not describing the soft parts of the face. Then we have another, just a basic boxing headgear, and you can of course use this to soften the blows and hits. Nevertheless, either one I use from this, our necks are still vulnerable. So if we get into a position like a sideways like this, and there comes a heavy blow, you know, it doesn't matter if we have a headgear or not. The neck will take quite a big hit. These are good for protective purposes and you should wear them accordingly. And now we're gonna show you a little bit how to actually take advantage of this. Do a little bit of testing. I'm just standing like this and she's, wait a second till I close my mouth. Now, as she's doing the punches here, you can see what happens to my neck. So you see this blow happening. So now I take a little bit of better position and now I'm giving her. And I can feel that punch coming all the way to the back of my head here. If you want to test this, you know, be a little bit careful, because if you let like a person to do a free punching like this, you will end up having a little bit of neck problems eventually. Of course, yeah, but what if you take a glove? It doesn't matter, it's still the same punch. So now we have two different gloves here. One of the sort of like a grappling training glove, and one with just a basic 12-ounce boxing glove. And now again, the same thing happening here. Yes, a little bit softer hit. A little bit heavier hit because she has the glove. That is 12 ounces more to the punch. The thing is that if I change my headgear and if I put some, neck protectors here like Formula 1 drivers and being like this, I'm not being very agile anymore. It's just like a moving punching bag. The thing is that when you see that the person doesn't get affected by the punches, is so that we are in ranges like this. She's raising her elbow here and now she's punching. Well, you can make a punch there. But when we get to a point that she's actually using her body to make a hook punch, a little bit of different effect. So when you see, oh, it's not working, the punches is not working, it's because the punches are just ineffective. And that makes the thing that, hey, how much time you have to actually use in training the punches and training them in correct form. And that was in a situations like this. So I can easily take the mitts and we can do hours of practice or hundreds of punches of practice and not get my head and neck all chewed up. No matter how much you train, your brain doesn't get better at taking punches. You can ask any brain surgeon about this.
Hi everybody!
You can of course make your neck stronger, that's for sure. But it takes as much training as taking those punches correct. In self-defense purpose, we use the mitts. Instead of using headgear to connect the punches at my chin all the time, to be worried about whether I break my nose or not, I'm using the mitts for her to do this. And we can go close. She gets to deliver the punches at full speed, full range, all times. There is nothing new in this one. It's just that if we have an image that the only training we can do hard is by somebody all the time attacking you and you're punching them all the time. Yes, there is time and place for that type of training. But on a regular basis, the thing that you have to do the base work on your attacks first, then put them in situations. Somebody starts to attack and you have to handle the situation. We call them just, simulations or so. I hope you like the content. I hope you get some ideas in your own training. If you like it, just hit like, hit subscribe. If you think that your friends would benefit from this, share it with them and be back with us.